I'm glad you called. Hey, it's Tim. Today, September 4th, 2025, and I'm on the freeway. We are rip-roaring, perusing, jamming, flying, if you will, on the 15 North Freeway up to San Bernardino from San Diego. Hey, it's Tim, and today is September 4th, 2025. I'm in San Bernardino, California, where my mom grew up. She grew up here, and I'm standing in front of the original location of McDonald's, the first McDonald's ever made. Actually, it was made in Monrovia, and they brought it over here, the Brothers McDonald. Two guys brought their barbecue. It was a little round flying saucer type building. They brought it over here, parked it right here, and sold and did barbecue. Barbecue restaurant, and it was so popular with the burgers and the fries and with the young people, car hop service and all that kind of stuff. Kind of a big deal in the early 40s, I think, and it would be now if they had it. It was so successful they decided to make it into McDonald's. They created the McDonald's. We're gonna go look around. This is a museum. Look at, there's a sign right here commemorating how many. Over 1 million have been served according to the sign, and the sign is a little worse for wear. This building, you know what, let's just look around. Let's look around. I'm going to show you what I see. I didn't know this was here. A little back, real quick, there goes a bus. Real quick backstory. My mom grew up here in San Bernardino and never mentioned this. I didn't know anything about it. I was at work today. I finished my job that I had to do, and I thought, where am I going to go today to find something interesting and fun to experience and to take you along with me and share it with you? And I was looking at my map and I saw San Bernardino. I was just up here the other day checking out the train museum and the railroad thing. And maybe you didn't see that. I was a couple videos back, and I was just up here just the other day. And so I thought, it's only an hour and a half away. I'm going to go check it out. And so on the way up here, I called my mom. I said, Mom, tell me about this McDonald's. Is that really where the McDonald's was? And she goes, yeah. She goes, yeah, my dad used to take us there when we were kids. It was like 10 cents for a burger and 5 cents or 10 cents or whatever for fries. And there was two different lines. She said you would wait in one line for burgers and then another line for fries. And they were just cranking them out. And the line was super long. And it was like In and Out these days where the line is really long. But yeah, she used to live right up the street from here just a ways. And she told me, yeah, it's there. I'm like, why did I not know about this? But I'm not really a huge McDonald's fan, so that's probably why. So let's look around. We're outside. We're going to start outside, and then we'll go inside. Here's the sign, 15 cents. At some point, burgers. Now, this has nothing to, this building right here, this museum, has nothing to do with McDonald's, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that there's no affiliation of the current McDonald's whatsoever. In fact, I read a sign inside, and there was some kind of gnarly feud between the original McDonald's guys, Richard and Maurice McDonald, and Ray Kroc. We'll talk about that a little later. I'm not sure where it gets its funding. It is donations, free admission if you want. You are allowed to film and video whatever you want. They are excited to have the publicity. And it says on this sign, welcome to the original McDonald's. We don't sell any 15% hamburgers, but we serve plenty of free memories. Cameras are welcome. Let's walk out to the street real quick because it is 103 degrees here in San Bernardino today. This is Route 66 right here. Okay, and there's a sign out here that says historic site, San Bernardino historical site of the first McDonald's restaurant in 1948. And you know you're in San Bernardino because the beautiful mountains all around out there, the San Bernardino Mountains, the home of Big Bear. Let's go back into the property. They've got all kinds of things for you to do in the parking lot. Now I remember this thing when I was a kid. McDonald's always had like a little playground. Not way earlier, but this is Officer Big Mac. And you could crawl up inside there. I think I've got a picture of my friend hanging out. Oh, they got it all sealed up. There was like a little ladder in there, and you crawled inside, and you could run around in there. It was fun. It was super fun. I remember this. And there was a ladder. Oh, you could also go up inside the hat at the top. See the ladder in here? It reminds me of the Millennium Falcon. You go in and you go up the ladder, or you can go down the ladder to the other gun. This looks like the old logo right here, possibly. And the outside of the building is just muraled out. There's all kinds of, probably what it would look like. Hamburgers, 15 cents. Buy them by the bag. And this is like a mural of what it looked like. I said it was like a round building. And there's people, kids and stuff, car hopping and dancing and having fun. It's like Arnold's. It's like Arnold's on Happy Days. There's a little historical sign out here. It says Dick and Mac McDonald opened the world's first McDonald's self-service drive-in restaurant on this site in San Bernardino on December 1948. They previously operated a successful drive-in barbecue restaurant with car hop service on this site from 1940 to 1948. So it started as a barbecue place, like I said. We're going to walk around the outside of the building because there's so much stuff out here to see. Let's walk around this way. There's more murals, and I think this has a lot to do with the fact that it's Route 66. Like there's a helicopter here, probably one of those toys that you put a quarter in and it bounced up and down. That's what I'm thinking. And then just murals of the area. Oh, it's Route 66. So there we got. Look at, here's the Route 66 road, I think, right here, going along with trucks and stuff. And then I think that's a train up there. Disney Hall, the La Brea Tar Pits, Hollywood, Capitol Records right there, the Capitol Records building, Santa Monica, end of the trail. So yeah, let's see what's at the other end. We'll just cruise down the mural here. This is packed. I wonder if somebody comes and maintains this, because in the heat and the sun out here, it would certainly start to wreck it. It's a beautiful mural. California's Route 66. This is the world's most detailed mural, it says, right here on the eave. Not the nighttime eve, but the eve of the building. The world's most detailed museum, and there's these cool flags that are here. That's cool. Some cars. These are like the little cars that would be out front that you put your quarters in. Look at all these. I don't know what to point out here. There's so much stuff on this. It's insane. There's the Santa Fe train. I like that. The railroad thing. There's... is that Spike? Spike, Snoopy's brother, lives in Needles. Spike lives in Needles? I didn't know that. Because it says that Charles Schultz, the creator of Peanuts, lived there for 2 years in Needles, California. Let's go around here. Oh, there's a hot dog back here. We're in the backwoods. It's a giant hot dog. Oh, there's also the Juan Pollo McDonald's Museum, Military Museum, additional parking. I don't know what that is. Look at this. Look at these things. Let's go back here. There's a whole other, I don't know if we're supposed to be in here. This looks like a different place. But there's another, what's he called? The sheriff guy. The cop guy that you can crawl inside. There's another one right there. There's Daffy Duck, Sylvester, the Tasmanian Devil, and I don't know if that's supposed to be Foghorn Leghorn or just some kind of chicken thing. Look at this. It's the Mystery Machine. Somebody has painted themselves a Mystery Machine right outside. It looks like it's kind of thrashed. It's dirty. Oh, and it's Slash from Cars. It's the Mystery Machine from Cars. All right. Let's go around. Whoa! It's Bugs. Hey, what's up? What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? That's Bugs Bunny. And then there's some kind of horse here. A sign welcoming us to San Bernardino. The McDonald's tree thing guy. I'm not sure what that is. There's Grimace. I remember Grimace. I don't remember this teeter-totter thing, this bouncy thing, but I remember Grimace. And the Hamburglar. And he's in jail. He's in hamburger jail. And there is the car from Flubber. No, it's not. I don't know what this is. It's just a car. Oh, it's an old... Oh, it is. Look. It's an old thing where you stick your quarter in. Right? You stick your quarter in there and it bounces up and down and you ride on it. Same with this one. Ride the big Bronco. You could climb on there and it would bounce up and down. These are great. Yeah. There's an old park bench of some kind right there. And then right here, I remember these. This is the Fry Guys. He's a Fry Guy. And then I used to have the spring on the bottom. And this one's been secured so nobody eats it. That's a Fry Guy. Used to sit on the spring and bounce up and down. Okay, and then here is a set of golden arches. A set of golden arches for us. We have gone all the way around the building. Let's go inside because it's hotter than heck out here. Let's walk inside. The guy said we can film and do whatever we want. I already used the bathroom. Here's a photo, or not a photo. Is this a photo? This is a painting of Richard and Maurice McDonald, the brothers McDonald, the founders and starters of the whole name McDonald's. There's Ronald McDonald. This place is so filled with stuff. It's everywhere. And there's lots and lots of history. And the story of McDonald's is up here on the wall in photographs. There's the McDonald's barbecue closing for remodeling in 1948. Got all kinds of neat stuff in here to look at. Pictures on the wall. Uniforms. There's uniforms right here. The older surviving... Oh, in Downey, California, there is oldest surviving, still operating McDonald's. There it is. There's some pictures of it. 2023. Adjacent museums. There's some... Oh, look. There's a guy's got the hat on. Here's a model of it. Somebody made that. Remember in Coming to America, they had McDowell's? It was McDowell's, and it wasn't the Golden Arches. It was the Golden Arcs. They've got the Golden Arches. And I've got the Golden Arc. Or the Golden Arcs. And it was like it was an M for McDowell. That's funny. Okay, there's a little historical thing right here that we're going to look at that was kind of interesting about Ray Kroc and stuff. So it says in 1961, Ray Kroc bought McDonald's for $2,700,000. He thought this property was included, and it wasn't. Ray was furious. He made the McDonald brothers remove the Golden Arches, and Kroc then built the official McDonald's just one block north. Everyone thought this McDonald's had moved there. After Ray Kroc forced the brothers to sell this property, he let the 15th Street McDonald's fall by the wayside. Closing in the late 1970s, the building was declared a safety hazard and was demolished in 2003. Included in this display case are some of the original tiles from the McDonald's that Ray Kroc built out of spite. This original McDonald's was demolished in 1972. The property became a historical landmark in 1992, and it was purchased by Albert Akura, founder of the Juan Pollo restaurant chain, in 1998, and became this museum. These cases are filled with all kinds of McDonald's memorabilia. Like some of them are like, look at this, is all like from China, collection from China. McDonald's, look, it's got Chinese writing on that thing. Little tiny toys from the Happy Meals. A hot dog. That guy's got a hot dog. There's a Tom and Jerry thing. That's Jerry Mouse. All kinds of toys and stuff from McDonald's from around the world. Japan, Japanese stuff. They got little trains. Look at this. All kinds of figurines and stuff from McDonald's in Japan and China. Let's see what else they have. India. I like when they illuminate the back here, so then it doesn't put a glare. These are from India. Hello Kitty. Oh, they've got Spice Mix. Right there, Spice Mix. Okay. What else? Philippines. McDonald's from the Philippines. They're all over the world. Korea and Guam. All the collectible things that you would have got from the Happy Meals, I'm guessing. Plus boxes and giveaways and all kinds of neat stuff. Here's some Canadian things. All sorts of collectible items in these cases. And this place is really big. There's a lot of stuff in here. They've got a lot of cases filled with stuff. It's huge. It's huge. Along with like the whole history and story. Look at this now. They've got some uniforms still in the packages in here. And it says these are from the 1970s. 1970 uniforms from McDonald's, different colors. They're nice. Look, they have actual buttons on them and stuff. That's kind of nice. And they've got some stuff in here, and some stuff over here, and some stuff over here. And look at all these things down here. They got like the cups and the packages. I remember getting a McDonald's a hamburger just came wrapped in a paper, right? In the wax paper. And then when like a Big Mac came in, or a quarter pounder came in the little box, the little styrofoam box. Oh, here they are. Here they are right here. But these are the breakfast ones, but that's what they came in. Those little styrofoam boxes right there. And I remember, oh yeah, look. Look here. They got some in there. Big Mac, Filet-O-Fish, quarter pounder, all in the styrofoam packages. I remember graduating to adulthood when you could get a Big Mac in a styrofoam package instead of the wrapped paper. I remember that. Dude, do you remember this? The McD-LT. The hot stays hot and the cold stays cold. The lettuce and tomato on this side stay cool, and the beef patty on this side stays hot. It's fantastic. It's the McD-LT. The hot stays hot, the cold stays cold. Look at these bags. They don't even look like they've been used or touched. They've been saved forever to be seen for hundreds and hundreds of years. All right, this display is all about the movie with Michael Keaton called The Founder, that talks all about McDonald's. And there's a bunch of screen-used stuff in here, like these shake makers and stuff. And this shirt right here, it says this shirt was worn in the movie. It was worn in the movie by someone. Oh, and there's Ray Kroc, but it's really not. It's Michael Keaton being Ray Kroc. I might have to watch that. Here's the McDonald's manual, number 0001. The old burger wraps. Look at this. How do they still have this stuff in good shape? Maybe they had it for the movies or something. But these are wraps that they wrapped your burger in. What I was talking about earlier, how I was excited to graduate to the styrofoam box. All kinds of stuff in here. Look at these French fries back here. Those look like the real French fries. That's gross. And they got some original cups right here with straws in them and stuff, bendy straws. It says this building was used from 1940 to 1948 as McDonald's barbecue. An outdoor barbecue pit was used to cook all the meats. All the meats. What? When did McDonald's have pizza? I guess they tried everything. That's weird. A little McDonald's frisbee. McDonald's pizza? What the heck? Look at that creepy Ronald McDonald right there. Holy crap, that's scary. The Hamburglar. Oh my gosh. I am standing on the corner of 15th and E Street, the supposed site where Ray Kroc built his McDonald's to kind of rival in some kind of rivalry between him and his McDonald's that he bought from the other guys. And there's a vacant lot right here, and this is what I thought. I thought this was it, and it still could be. I can't find any information. There's some big old foundations right here that could have been, like maybe the arch was here. The golden arch could have been going across here. I'm going to try to find some other pictures right now as I'm standing in the heat at 104 degrees or whatever it is here in San Bernardino. I can't find anything on my phone, but there's a pad here and a pad here. But also there's these 4 palm trees that appear in some of the pictures that I found that I'm going to try to find a little bit better. And there's also a vacant lot right there on the same kind of intersection here on E Street at 15th, like the thing says. I read that and it says on E Street at 15th, and so maybe that was the site of Ray Kroc's McDonald's over on that side. Yeah, so I think this might be somewhere. This is a huge lot right here, but it would have definitely been big enough for a restaurant and a McDonald's and a parking area that Ray Kroc may have put his McDonald's right here. And here's these 4 palm trees right here in the back of this photo that you see. I'm going to try to put that on here for you. Might have been right there. Walking down the streets of San Bernardino on Route 66. That was kind of fun, going in the old McDonald's. While I walk back, as I walk back to where I parked my car down here at 14th Street at the museum, there's another vacant lot right here, right across the street. But I want a little disclaimer. I don't particularly like McDonald's. I haven't eaten McDonald's in forever. And I'm not a fan of McDonald's or the fast food industry. I think it contributes massively to the obesity problem that we have in America. Everybody's eating fast food because it's cheap and it's quick and it's easy. But back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, or whatever, it was the coolest thing. You didn't have to cook over over the stove. You could just go get a burger real quick for 15 cents or 20 cents or whatever. But yeah, not a fan. I like the history. I love the history of things and the history of how things happened in America, world, all kinds of history. I like it. We're back. I've arrived back. This place, since I got here, has gotten packed. There's tons of people in there. Tons of people checking out the McDonald's stuff. All right, I think I'm done. I think what I'd like to do now is regale you with a bit of McDonald's history. 1937, Dick and Mac McDonald opened their first restaurant, the Air Dome, in Monrovia, California, selling hot dogs, orange juice, coffee, and tea. They moved the Airdrome, sorry. They moved the Airdrome building to San Bernardino at 14th and E Street, where I'm standing right now, and it became McDonald's barbecue restaurant. It included a staff of 20 attractive car hops and a 25 menu item that included barbecue, ribs, beef, and pork sandwiches. Attractive. So if you were ugly, you couldn't work here at McDonald's for the McDonald's brothers. This barbecue became the #1 teen hangout in the area, and in the process became very profitable. Running a large operation with car hops who unintentionally attracted unruly teenage crowds began to wear on the brothers. Studying the flowcharts, Dick McDonald realized that 80% of his sales were hamburgers and fries. He also realized that with the end of World War II in 1945, the returning soldiers were eager to start new families, which also meant that there were many hungry little mouths to feed. So in 1948, taking a huge gamble, the brothers closed McDonald's barbecue in October. They remodeled the kitchen areas to only cook hamburgers and french fries, and on December 12, 1948, they returned as McDonald's. McDonald hamburgers, featuring their Speedy service system, selling 15-cent hamburgers and 10-cent fries. Speedy became the official mascot. And then in 1949, after the initial grand opening, sales were slow because regular customers and teens wanted the car hops to return. The brothers stood firm, believing their new system was the right one for the restaurant. Within a year, crowds returned, larger than ever before, aided by the fact that their system could mass-produce hamburgers and fries in great quantities than ever before. With their huge sales volume, they began to sell hundreds of shakes every week, eventually attracting the attention of the multi-mixer salesman, Ray Kroc. Hey, I didn't know that. He was the multi-mixer salesman. That's how we found out about these guys. And then in 1953, the brothers realized the octagonal building could not keep up with the demand, so they demolished the building and built a new restaurant with 2 golden arches, designed by Dick McDonald. The golden arch became the prototype of every McDonald's restaurant in 1968. The street sign featuring 1 golden arch and the Speedy mascot was also installed and remains today as an unrestored cultural monument. Hey, wait! Bonus footage! I was down the street. I thought, hey, the Wigwam Motel is right here in San Bernardino on Route 66. Do you know what the Wigwam Motel is? These are teepees. These are hotel rooms shaped like teepees. It's been around forever. A long time. Let's look around the Wigwam Motel. Look at this. They've got a phone booth in here. Now it's locked. And there's a phone in there, but it's a telephone booth, probably from yesteryear. Take a look at the grounds right here. This is the Wigwam Motel. We're going to be quick. I've never been here. Welcome, Route 66 travelers. It reminds me of cars. Welcome, travelers. Reserve your stay at the Wigwam Motel. Now, this place is still open. You can stay in a teepee. It's still open. You can come here and really spend the night in these teepees. And they've been here for a long time. I don't know how long. It's very nice, though. That little office right here is nice. They've got a night window. There's an old-fashioned bicycle right here. It's very loud, too. Old-fashioned bicycle. There's an Indian man made of wood. It's got a cool neon sign, which I wish was on, but it's not. It's not on right now. The office here is nice and fancy. Oh, this is great. The Wigwam Motel. Remember when we went to the one in Holbrook? That was a long time ago, and I didn't make a video about it, so you don't remember at all. They've got a swimming pool here. I went and checked to make sure it was okay for me to walk around and shoot video and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it looks like they've redone the teepees. Might be the original structures, but they've made them look neat. Look, it even looks like the door is folded open. That is so cool. I want to stay here so bad. I want to go to the Arizona one, the Holbrook one, and stay there. It's not quite as nice, I don't think, but it's cool looking. Look at, like, oh my gosh, like this is teepee. Remember in Cars, this is where the whole idea comes from. The teepee, the Cone Motel, the Cozy Cone. These are the cozy teepees. In San Bernardino, the Wigwam Motel on Route 66. These are nice. Look how nice this is. You can pull your car up right here. That's where you park your car, go into your motel, spend the night. Now there's no restaurant inside there. It's just a little room. They've got air conditioning, because it's hotter than heck here. Air conditioning right there on the side of that thing. That is really nice. Look, there's a whole bunch of them, Cozy Cones. Cozy Cone Wigwams. You got your own little front porch light right there. There's some old cars back here. Look at this, the Wigwam Motel tractor. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. They've got an old truck right here, an old Suburban. Is that a GMC Suburban? I think it is. It might be some kind of van thing, but It's like an old, it's filled with junk. Let's see what's in there. Oh gosh, it really is filled with junk. All right, but it's cool looking out here on the side of the road, in the parking lot. We've got a bunch of classic cars over here. Convertible. An old something or other that's not what it used to look like. Okay, the Wigwam Motel, we're here. Beautiful palm. This is nice. Holy smokes. I want to stay here. Look at, they got little windows. Look at the sun right there. Let's see how that looks. A little image of the sun. Oh, that looks cool. Ah! The Wigwam teepee. Look how the front looks like the flap is open. The flap is open. They've got real doors with real, modern style lock doorknobs, Wow, this is cool. Who wants to stay at the Wigwam? They need to do this kind of stuff more. What happened? What happened to America? This is America right here. What happened? What happened? Why can't they make hotels and motels look cool? Have some kind of theming to it. Like you're driving across the road, across the country with the kids. Well, I guess maybe people don't do that so much anymore. You're driving across the country with the kids and you pull up to something that looks cool. They've got a really nice, clean swimming pool right here. Look at this. Come on. This is great. Let's travel to San Bernardino and stay at the Wigwam. All right. Okay, hey, that's it, I think. I just want to do a quick tour of the Wigwam. Here at the Wigwam, they've got the ice, sparkling clean ice. You put your change in right here. It's all outdoors, so they kind of gotta charge you. And the ice bucket down there. The Wigwam has ice. Hey, thanks for watching today. Our trip. It was random, totally random. I love it when I do this. I have no idea. When I got up today, I had no idea what we were doing. And now I'm 150 miles from home in San Bernardino. And we're doing a trip to San Bernardino to look at stuff. Wigwam hotels, original McDonald's. Now there's another original McDonald's I think we're gonna have to go to in whatever, I forgot where it's at. We're gonna find it. We might go there. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's, but it's cool history. All right, I gotta drive home. It's a long ways. So thank you for watching today as we depart from the Wigwam. Let me see if you get a good Wigwam. There's some Wigwams back there. You can see them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm glad you called. See you tomorrow.